This is the Clinique Hydrating Jelly. It's actually called Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. And what this is meant to be is just an extra hydration boost before you use your moisturizer. So you kind of use it like a serum. Unfortunately, I didn't really like this product. There's a lot of products of Clinique that I really love, but this was not one of them. I think in terms of the actual usage, it does what it says it's doing. You're having a hydrating gel that has hyaluronic acid, a glycerin, and a couple of other ingredients that you put on your skin, so it does give yourself a bit more of hydration and refreshment to the skin. But unfortunately, what threw me off with this was the actual texture. If you're having a look here, it is very liquidy, but it has a bit more of a thickness to it than water. So what this actually means when you're putting it on your skin, it is really evenly to distribute, which is nice. But then unfortunately, it doesn't sink in your skin, but instead it just sits on top of it. And it dries down very sticky and tacky. And it does take quite a bit of time for me for it to actually be absorbed. So not a nice sensory experience for me. And in terms of the actual refreshment and hydration, I think it's doing its job, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's amazing either. Another thing that I don't like about this is the packaging. I know that the bigger version has a nicer packaging, but even with that smaller version, it was still not affordable. It was still expensive. And I think for Clinique, I would just expect a more premium experience inclusive of the actual packaging of the products. So unfortunately, this one was not living up to my expectations, and I will be looking for a new hydration serum before my moisturizer. So if you have any recommendations or if there's any products you'd like me to try, just pop them in the comments.